If two people are holding an intention to get the same guy, whose intention wins? Well, let's talk about everyone as you pushed out, because I'm going to answer that question and more. Stay tuned. Amanda here from createyourfuture.co. So I am a love of attraction coach. And today we're going to talk a little bit more about everyone is you pushed out, because this concept is so incredibly important when it comes to manifesting a specific person, or even improving your relationship with your spouse, or really any relationship. In fact, it's the basis of everything that you create with your thoughts. Okay, so just before we dive into this, definitely subscribe if you haven't already subscribed below. I do put out new videos every Wednesday, Sunday, and Friday. Each one of them designed with the intention behind it for you to create something wonderful in your life. So everyone is you pushed out. This is where Jerry gets to debut himself. So everyone is you pushed out means that you are the only person in your reality with any ability to think whatsoever. You are the only person with free will in your reality. Okay. So essentially everybody in your reality is just a bunch of teddy bears or puppets or robots or holograms, illusions. They're not even real. They're created by you in your reality. So you're the only person with the ability to think. So one question I want to address that I've been seeing in the comments in this video is, what happens if I'm holding an intention for this guy, Jerry, that I like, and somebody else is holding an intention that wants Jerry? Whose intention wins? Well, because you are the only person with free will and the ability to think in your reality, then your intention is always going to win. Because you can intend that that other person intention wins and gets Jerry, or you can say, no, I intend for that other person to be interested in somebody else, and I intend for Jerry to want to be with me. Because any intention that you create for anyone in your reality, they're going to think it's their idea. So if you say, I intend for Jerry to take the garbage out, Jerry's going to have an idea. Maybe I should take the garbage out. I'm going to take the garbage out. And he's going to go take the garbage out because he thinks it's his idea, because he has no ability to think. He has zero free will in your reality. You control everybody in your reality. The way they show up is a direct reflection of what thoughts you are holding. They reflect back to you what you think about them. Okay. So I think that Jerry never takes out the garbage. So Jerry's like, I never take out the garbage. I don't want to. Right. So that's the thing, right? So with everyone as you pushed out, you actually create everything in your reality. You create everyone in your reality. I'll tell you, last week, you know what I did? I decided that I never wanted to open doors for myself. So I said, everyone always opens doors for me when I'm out. And sure enough, everyone's been opening doors for me. It's great. You know, I also intended that everybody would smile at me and ask me how I was doing. And they do. Because everybody is only out there waiting for your command. Okay. So when you consciously create what you see out there, that's really when you get the power in your life and you realize, wow, you know what? I am the God of my universe. I am the only person with free will to think in my reality. And everybody out there are just a bunch of teddy bears waiting to hear what you want them to do. Okay. And so for instance, let's say I want to manifest a cup of coffee. Okay. What happens is somebody actually has to think, oh, I'm going to get Amanda a cup of coffee. Jerry thinks I'm going to get her a cup of coffee. He goes and he grabs a cup of coffee and brings it to me. So even manifesting a cup of coffee required everyone as you pushed out, because somebody had to think, oh, I'm going to buy Amanda a coffee. Happened to be Jerry. Jerry did it. Say I want to manifest a parking spot. Well, I intend to get a parking spot right in front of the store. So basically, everybody had to drive by that parking spot and say, no, I'm not parking there. Or somebody had to be like, oh, I need to leave now, get in their car, drive off, so I got the parking spot. So every single manifestation that you put out there, every intention and everything you wish to manifest requires you to actually control everybody in your reality. When you create an intention to say go to Hawaii, the whole universe, which is a bunch of teddy bears, conspires to make that happen for you, because everyone is you pushed out, and you're the only person with any ability to think in your reality whatsoever. So when two people are holding the same intention for the same guy, whose intention wins? The person that you think is going to win. So make it your own, because really that's the power that you have. My intention's going to win. The other girl, she can go want somebody else that's better for her. That's my guy. And it's okay to do that. That's totally fine to do that. So what I suggest, and I have mentioned this in a previous video like months and months and months ago, was to create a list of things that aren't a big deal, that you have zero resistance to. Like everyone opens doors for me. Everyone says my hair looks good. You know, I always get a parking spot in the front row. A bunch of little manifestations that require people to either say things to you or to do things that will remind you that everyone is you pushed out, because the more evidence that you see of it, the more believable it's going to be. And this is incredibly important when it comes to manifesting a specific person, because realizing that your specific person is just a teddy bear, that changes the game. You don't need to worry about what he's thinking anymore. You can tell him what he's thinking. He thinks you're the best thing ever, because he's going to think exactly what you think. Now, that also brings me to like the next sort of thing that I wanted to mention was, in a relationship or when you're manifesting somebody, it's so important to feel good about the relationship, because everyone is you pushed out. So if you feel upset or you know, emotional or sad about the relationship, that's automatically that you're going to be projecting that on them as well. So, you know, it's so important, because you're the only person in your reality that has the ability to think. So always think positive thoughts, create your intentions that, you know, other people do want to be with you, that, you know, that they are going to message you, and that it is possible to see them. And when you get your evidence back every day from doing that list of small little, you know, everyone is you pushed out intentions, and you review that list daily, you'll start to see that they're coming true. And that'll build your faith that you really are the only person in your reality with any free will and the ability to think. Okay. So yeah, you know, use your power, use it wisely. Well, you know, when you understand everyone is you pushed out, you realize that you only want to do nice things for other people, because ultimately you will experience it. Because again, you're the only person in your reality that actually has any free will, that actually exists. Everybody else is a bunch of holograms and teddy bears that basically ultimately conspire together to create whatever you want to manifest any given time that you decide to create something. Anyways, that's my video for today. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Jerry says thank you. And you guys are all wonderful. So you know what? I intend, because you're all me pushed out, that you are going to create something wonderful in your life, and that you understand this, and that every single one of you guys are going to manifest back your specific person or manifest a new one, and anything else in your life easily and effortlessly, because you know what? You can do it. And trust me, manifesting back a person is no harder than manifesting a cup of coffee, right? It's just all energy, pure energy. Anyways, love you all, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.